Hey guys, you're here with Lawrence. Thanks for joining me. We're just setting up here for a Rich Dad event where we're going to be talking about property, and we're expecting about 250 people. So it's quite exciting, a little bit nerve-wracking as well. And what I wanted to talk to you about today was the power of taking a risk. Now, about 3-4 years ago, I was sitting in a seat very similar to this, listening to a speaker about the opportunities in property, specifically in South Africa and the United Kingdom. And when I sat in that presentation, there was something in me that said, this is right. Like, I have to take a chance. And I was scared to take a chance because it's scary. It's risky to go into property. It's risky to take a chance in your dreams. And everyone, you sitting there listening to this right now, you've also got that little dream, that little voice inside of yourself that says, I must do something. Maybe it's writing a book. Maybe it's writing a script for a movie. Maybe it's making a movie. Maybe it's inventing something. But we all have that little voice inside of ourselves that sometimes it's scary to listen to, but we have to listen to it. Now, when I was sitting there 4 years ago and the speaker gave me an opportunity to invest further in myself and in my education, I remember all this fear and all this doubt coming up and saying, but Lawrence, why would you be successful in that? And how can you do that? And it's crazy to think that you can do that. And those are the thoughts that we have in our minds when we're about to take a step into the unknown. But you know what? Without taking that step into the unknown, we'll never know what could happen. And now, a short 4 years later, I'm actually here speaking in front of people, sharing my success story. The story I get to share after the last 4 years of following the program and getting the right education and investing in property on a regular basis. So guys, you never know what could happen if you take that risk on yourself, that risk on your dream. So whatever your dream is, whether it's writing a book, starting a business, starting a blog so that you can travel the world and do what you love for a living, take a risk on it. It might not work out, and that's okay, but at least you'll get to the end of your life knowing you had tried, because I can tell you now, the richest place in the world is a graveyard, because that's where everybody goes with their dreams to die. And so many dreams are unlived, so many inventions are uncreated, so many books are unwritten because people go with their dreams to the graveyard. And I want to challenge you that when you hear that little voice that says something is right, that I gotta try, that you give it your absolute best. Guys, if you like this vibe, click subscribe, join the tribe. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to go on this journey with you and keep on changing the game. What I'm saying is that you can take personal responsibility to change your life in any way that you want. Because the thing is, if your life is not where you want it to be, it's your fault. If your life is where you want it to be, it's also your fault. We have personal responsibility.